Where the Gator Bowl once stood, now stands this facility. TIAA Bank Field. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Today, we're keeping it all here in the AFC South between the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. They're on the Texans sideline. Look at their head coach, D'Amico Ryans. His side back to 500 after they picked up the victory last week. On the opposite side, Jaguars head coach Liam Cohen. His guys no doubt happy to be back home after they took the loss on the road last week.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
Kate Scott's joined by my partner Brock Heward. It's going to be Logan Cook to get us started. And we're off and running from Everbank. Here's Trayvon Smith with the return. He's brought down just inside the 25. Well, here come the Texans for their opening drive. Leading them out, our 2023 Offensive Rookie of the Year. Now in his third season out of Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
And when we look back at last week's win, Kate, pretty easy to see those 4 touchdowns have more of an impact on the game than the 1 interception he threw. Isn't quite perfect. I'm sure that pick will nag at him, but you'd welcome an encore with everything else he was doing in that ballgame.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Keeping it with Mixon. And he'll be up near the 38-yard line before going down. That one ends up a gain of 6. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
And the Texans first down.
They go play action with Stroud. Collins got it left side. Escapes a defender. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. New set of downs for him from the 46.
First down, Texans.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Escapes out to the left. Going the out route complete. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31. On play action, here's Stroud. Taken in by Kirk right side. And he'll get this forward to about the 28. Travis Hunter making that play. Second down now, 7 to go.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Mixon on the toss. A small 4-yard chunk there. Making a stop, that was last year's Heisman Trophy winner, Travis Hunter. Second play of the drive, offense facing 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Complete beyond the marker. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Going after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jaguars nothing.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff.
Kickoff for Houston.
Here's Parker Washington with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. They're brought out by the fifth-year man out of Clemson. Hard to believe it's year 5, isn't it, Brock? Former #1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Lawrence working from the gun. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They strike for 23 yards. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he'll get this through midfield and start pushing into Texans territory.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Red on red.
Back to the air, Lawrence. Able to find Strange here. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The Texans bringing out an extra DB. 3rd down coming up. Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. 1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. 7-0 is our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Complete out to the right. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. He gets this one to Strange. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
Lisa 20. Sink right. Son,
Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Hey.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, you need to make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
18. What's that?
First down, Stroud. And he will find an escape. They converge and drop him for the safety. So following the safety block, they're on now to begrudgingly send it away with a free kick. It's fielded at the 14. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Second drive coming up for the Jacksonville offense. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darren Stingley Jr. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Texans push the lead up to 12. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Washington now to return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season.
On red. On, this is on.
Now Lawrence coming off a pick. Finds him over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Dump off caught by his back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. They've been leaving him open, and that is something they're going to have to button up in the near future, Brock, considering the type of start this guy is having.
Yeah, this running back's making all sorts of friends with his buddies in his offensive huddle. Enemies on the other side, but this kind of production means everybody's going to get to eat today.
On 2nd down, it's ETN. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. And it's the Jaguars with 1st and 10.
Okay, ready?
Lawrence in the pistol. Here comes the screen for ETN. They're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, well, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Completed over the middle. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
That's good for another Jaguars.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. And pass caught by Strange. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their 1st. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Hey, Lion. Focus, all right? Hey, kill.
From the red zone now. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's now 2nd and goal.
Trying again, following the set. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. The Jaguars are going to call their 1st time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Back-to-back sacks, and this defense hungry for a 3rd here. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Lawrence to throw. He's going to push one deep down the right. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jimmy Ward has it. All right, The Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Brooks. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
You know, that kind of gain may not take a safety out of the picture on the next play, but at least you won't have half your guys standing in the end zone on the next snap. That was a valuable little run.
And this is a tough one. Met back at his own 2-yard line for the loss. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly. We're skipping right through to the starts of the 3rd quarter. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Washington now to return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Jacksonville has its offense out there to start this 3rd quarter. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Trying to throw on 1st down. Hits him on the out route. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd.
A gift to Mixon up the middle. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. There we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches.
Brings up 3rd and left.
Right on the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain. They're now set for 1st and 10. And the shotgun. A gift to Mixon. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. 1st and goal, Houston.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans push their lead further to start the half. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans go up by 19.
Jaguars 2.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Coach Liam Cohn ushering his Jaguar offense back to the field. And the last 2 drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense is eating, it's been a tough watch.
That one missed the mark. So 2nd down coming up.
Hey, go, go. 11. Hey, so go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that brings up 4th and long.
20.
They're going for this. He's trying to push the field. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs. Pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Here we go.
Running from the pistol, it's Nixon. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on 2nd down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it 3rd and short.
A gain of 11 brings up 3rd and inches.
He's going to keep this one. And He's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down. From the gun, Stroud. And throw is caught. And he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
To Christian Kirk. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Mixon. Can't quite pass that line. They stop him at the 3.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe. You push a little closer. And now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Shotgun now for Stroud. And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more. Nico Collins with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Texans grow their lead yet again. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10. Out now runs the Jaguars offense. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the third. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be second down. We'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Once again here, second and 10. And he won't escape this. The Texans take him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
It's now third down.
Hey, Lion!
Lawrence working from the gun. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. And he gets it away from his end zone. He has it at the 33. That ball's out. Smith lost it. Oh, unfortunately, it looks like another one of the members of the return team was there, able to dive on it. So a friendly bounce. They'll retain possession. Here's Stroud on first and 10. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Justin Simmons. And he's taken down, but before that offense comes out, they may want to wait a second. We've got a flag down, and it is in the backfield. Oh, like air out of a balloon. You saw all the excitement disappear when they saw the flag in the backfield. That penalty nullifies the INT.
Well, don't hit the quarterback then, Kate. Certainly don't rough him. Cry it out loud.
He stopped, so that's going to take us to the end of the third. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Texans football, and they hold a commanding advantage in this one.
Here we go.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Oh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turn. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
A loss of 9 yards. And it's third down. Third and long.
Here we go.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Here he is on third and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And that will not be enough for a first down. Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. Up and good from Fairbairn. And that makes it a 29-point ball game.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead. Kate, this quarterback gets out. Pocket genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Lawrence trying again on second. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Desperation time here. He finds it beyond the marker. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Sticking to the air with Lawrence. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Has it downfield, working the left. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Lawrence picking up the pace.
Jaguars, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They are throwing it again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for his back, Travis Etienne there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. In the hands of his running back, Etienne. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 20. Move those chains. That's good.
Here we go.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. They're working quickly here.
A 3-yard loss brings up 2nd and 13 at the 14-yard line.
Another try following the sack. Looking right, and he finds it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up
Easy.
3rd
Read it. 24.
and 9.
Read 24. Here we go.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. The Texans close it in, and they will get him. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars trying to do some window dressing.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Hey.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
On the draw with Mixon. Only can get his a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
3rd down, Mixon gets it. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence set to take over on offense once again. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. desperation on this deep shot. Brought in inside the 20. This is all the way to the 13-yard line.
63
A
yards.
timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second.
Move those chains.
Hey.
That's good for a
11.
Jacksonville.
Focus. 30 left.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Think right open. Here we go, son.
Once with it on first. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars putting up points in a game decided. Cam Little to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars trail by 22 now.
Jaguars 9. Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Barrios now to return it. Jukes one defender. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Barrios on the return. The Texans take over first down.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. The Texans only moments away from finalizing their win as they take a knee. So it's a win for the Texans. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later.